So originally, I wasn't actually planning on making a part 2, but recently I was given some information that shed Crimson in an even worse light than before, so here I am with part 2. So you might want to make some popcorn or grab a snack because this one's going to be pretty juicy. I'm not entirely sure if a lot of you know, but Crimson's a pretty big hypocrite. Here is a screenshot of Crimson saying that I use alt accounts to dislike his videos. Here is Crimson's 2 most recent videos, which both have around 10 dislikes. As you can see, I have not disliked them. And here's my Google accounts page, where there's only 2 accounts, my main email and my personal email. And I've blurred the emails out for obvious privacy reasons. And you're probably going to ask why this makes him a hypocrite. And the reasoning behind it is that I am 95% sure that the person who made these comments on my videos was Crimson. And the reason behind that is this Discord alt named Tracy, which is owned by Crimson. And Crimson, don't say you don't own the alt, because I know for a fact. Next up on the plate, we have Be Humble claiming that Crimson pinged his Discord server to dislike and hate his videos, which is just a dick move. And unfortunately, I don't have screenshots of it, but Crimson has said several times that I am sending him hate, which is just clearly wrong. And I explained why it's wrong in my other video, and if you want to hear why, go to timestamp 4:14 in that video. Crimson has done some pretty stupid things in the past, however this probably takes the cake for the stupidest thing he's ever said to me. Apparently I stole half of his fans, and I unfortunately can't explain how he pulls these moronic things he says out of his ass. I truly wish I could. Crimson joined my Discord server to send a screenshot of me with Synapse X, a Roblox exploit software, in my taskbar. And I guess this was supposed to be a comeback from my video, I'm not sure. But again, we find Crimson being a hypocrite. Because in this screenshot here, Crimson actually has Synapse X downloaded on his computer. Come on, Crimson, you can't keep doing this. This here isn't Crimson being a hypocrite, but rather just a straight up liar. So, in my last video, I called Crimson out for using the N-word 5-ish years ago, and Crimson pretty much said it is fine since it was 5 years ago. But, what about when you said this 3 weeks ago? And this too? That wasn't 5 years ago, that was 3 weeks ago. Seems to me like you still haven't stopped being racist. So Crimson, again, how are you gonna explain to your fans that you're a racist? To kick this section off, we have someone who I don't know their name, so we'll call them X. X claims that Crimson didn't want to add him because why would I ever add a random nobody? Jeez, Crimson, you're really acting like you're the bigger person and X was lesser than you. Not only is that a bad impression on someone who wanted to support your channel, but you're just being a dick overall. Next, we have Crimson basically blackmailing Be Humble into I'm not sure what, but he is again acting like he's the bigger fish. Seems to me like Crimson abuses influence to push around smaller YouTubers, especially after Emerald's videos. And keep in mind, in that screenshot, Be Humble had around 100 subscribers. Crimson had ended up explaining to me that he actually did pay his devs, but he only showed proof for one, which I was just like, alright, my bad. However, when talking to someone who wishes to remain anonymous, we will call them Z, they claim that Crimson didn't pay his devs after receiving a 10 to 15k Robux donation, and rather spent it all on his dream item and pocketed the rest for himself. And here is Z claims that Crimson never paid any devs ever and begged them to work and also take advantage of people. Again, I had to blur a lot of stuff out since Z wishes to remain anonymous. But okay, Crimson, you still haven't paid your devs and you still disrespect them. According to Z, Crimson actually beats his brother, or it could be his friends, but Z thinks it's his brother. Geez, Crimson, you beat your brother too? That's gonna be rough for him. Next, we have these 2 screenshots of Crimson being xenophobic towards people from the UK. Again, we have Crimson acting like he is superior, except not this time to smaller YouTubers, rather people from other countries. So what else can I find Crimson slipping up on? We have Crimson being Jeff Bezos, Crimson being xenophobic, and Crimson being racist. Well, this next section should explain it all. I honestly don't know where to start with this section because there's so much to cover, but we'll start with this. I want to see what girls my age can do. Let's just let everybody take that in. And here's another. Crimson has officially committed a criminal offense. Here's another one. Send me the nudes you have of girls. So, Crimson has committed the criminal offense of knowingly searching for child porn. Not only is this fucking disgusting, it shows that Crimson is a disgusting pervert and someone you don't want to be around. Absolutely disgusting, Crimson. Now we have Crimson harassing someone who wishes to remain anonymous, which we'll call them Y. Crimson pretty much straight up goes to the date card and says, "Wanna go out?" And Y clearly doesn't know much about Crimson, asking how old he is, which should be a clear sign to Crimson to stop talking, but he goes on. He then says again, "Wanna date?" So he obviously hasn't learned his lesson, and Y then says why, and Crimson says why not. Y then says she has a boyfriend in real life, and this should be a clear note to Crimson that he should give up, since at this point he's just being inconsiderate to her, and then he has the absolute balls to say, "He won't know I can treat you better." And she is obviously still confused and asks Crimson why his reason is, and he says, "I like the way you look." Well, I'm not gonna lie, Crimson is giving me 2017 Roblox online dater vibes. Anyway, if you couldn't tell, she was very uncomfortable talking to Crimson and said in presumably a group chat, "Someone please tell Crimson to leave me alone." And apparently Crimson also has harassed Y at a different time, but I don't have proof of it. Next, we have Crimson being absolutely disgusting again, saying in what I think is a group chat to someone, wait, what did he say? I honestly can't with this kid. Did I just read that right? I can't believe it. He actually said that. He said, "Can I fuck your tiny pussy" to her. Crimson, that is so disgusting. Why would you ever say that? Next, we have Crimson sexually harassing an 11-year-old. An 11-year-old. Let that sink in. He says, "Suck my dick, baby girl, and then I will shove it into you." I can't with myself anymore. And I'm pretty sure Crimson knew that she was 11 because she says here, "I'm 11, mate." So, I don't know how you're gonna explain this one, Crimson. Again, Crimson is being absolutely disgusting and saying this stuff. If any of Crimson's sexual harassment victims are watching this video, I'm so sorry for what Crimson has done to you. Such a disgusting person. Please, to all of the Crimson fans, I ask you to stop supporting Crimson, as he is a monster who sexually harasses girls, asks for child porn, is a racist, and a xenophobe. Actually, monster isn't the right word. He's more like an immature baby who sexually harasses girls, presumably for his own pleasure. And the reason I don't call him a monster is because a monster is someone with immense power. Crimson's more just an immature baby. Crimson at this point is a lost cause, and this is going to be my last video in the saga, unless something really big comes up. And I'm going to move on to other projects. Again, please stop supporting Crimson if you still are. That's all I ask of you guys. Crimson had found out about the video and editing, and he said he will do anything for me not to post the video. I asked him why he didn't want me to post it, and he couldn't come up with a reason. And when I asked about the sexual harassment and child porn, Crimson said he was joking. So Crimson, you think the sexual harassment of millions of girls and women around the world every single day is funny? You think the millions of young girls who are sexually exploited every day to create that child porn you so yearn to view is funny? And not only that, you wanted to give me $30 not to upload the video? I'll tell everybody what I told you. No amount of money can atone for your actions, and no amount of money will suppress the truth. You said you got a fresh start, yet you never had one. You never apologized for being racist. What about the millions of black people around the world every single day who are oppressed because of their skin color? You're adding to that problem. You sexually harassed 3 girls. What about the millions of women and girls who are sexually harassed every single day? You're adding to that problem. You asked for child porn several times. What about the millions of young girls who are sexually exploited every single day that create this picture you so yearn to see? That developer you harassed. What about the millions of workers across the world who are harassed by their higher-ups for no reason? You're adding to that problem. How are you going to apologize to all those people? Don't say you're going to make a video, because a simple video where you apologize to everybody isn't going to do jack shit. Your viewers will rally behind you saying that nothing is wrong, but your viewers don't understand how disgusting of a thing sexually harassing 3 girls and asking for child porn is. Crimson, these are the things you go to jail for. So to Crimson's viewers, stop supporting this piece of shit who sexually harasses girls. All I have to say is Crimson is officially cancelled.